Okay, so we're going to do least common multiple. Oops, P-L-E. Least common multiple. And we're going to do the example of the hot dogs and the hot dog bun. And the hot dog buns come in 12s, and the hot dogs come in 8s. And so how many hot dogs do we need to buy, and how many buns do we need to buy to make it where we don't have leftovers? We've all been there at the store looking at this, and we're wondering. There are two ways we can do this. The first way is skip counting. And this is probably the easiest when they're small. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my numbers and I'm going to skip count. So 8 times 1 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. 8 times 3 is 24. 8 times 4 is 32. And all I'm doing is adding 8. So 24 plus 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Add the 1, I get 32. So that's all I'm doing is I'm skip counting. I'm just adding each one. And some kids, you may need to write the 8 here and just keep adding, adding, adding. Or you can multiply. Remember, you can use your planner and page 17 at any time. You can use the multiplication table. Now let's do 12. All right, so 12 times 1 is 12. 12 times 2 is 24. 12 times 3 is 36. And we could go on, but I already see my one that they have in common. So the least common multiple, the LCM of 8 and 12 is 24. So I need to buy 3 packs of hot dogs and 2 packs of buns. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay? All right, so that's skip counting. But there's another way. And I'm going to just go over here. I'm going to erase this. And so that's the skip counting method. What I'm going to do over here is we're going to do the prime factor factorization method. I'm writing with a mouse, so please forgive my handwriting. So prime factorization, and we've already done this, and this will be on the test, prime factorization. We've done this about 4 days ago. And this is where you take and you do the tree. Now remember, on the test, I can't say that, oh, the tree method. Prime factorization is when we make our trees. Okay, so 12 is 6 and 2, and 6 is 3 and 2. So what prime numbers make up 12? 3 times 2 times 2. And when I multiply that, 3 times 2 is 6. 6 times 2 is 12. It works. Now, I'll go over here. 4 times 2. 2 is prime. 4 is 2 times 2. Okay, so that's the first step. That's only step 1. Don't stop here. Step 2 is take and pick one, and I'm going to pick these. Oops, I'm going to pick these. I'm going to pick this one. I'm going to pick the 12. And I'm going to pick these 3 numbers. I'm going to put those at the bottom here. 3 times 2 times 2. Now here's where it gets weird. What we have to do, this makes up 12. And what we have to do is go over here and look and see if we have those in here. So do we have a 2? And always just kind of underline them or something and then cross them off. Yes, I have a 2. Do I have another 2? Yes, I have another 2. Do I have another 2? No. So I'm going to add that. Okay, so all these are taken care of, and all those are down there. So what makes up 12 is down there, and what makes up 8 is down there. So this is what makes up 12, and this is what makes up 8. And we're kind of combining them. We're building it up from the bottom. All right, so 3 times 2 is 6. And 2 times 2 is 4. 6 times 4 is 24. We got the same answer. We just got it 2 different ways. And it doesn't matter which way you do it. This way works for really big numbers. You don't have to skip count to 560. This works for numbers that you're more familiar with and that are smaller. So those are the 2 methods. I'm going to make another video that shows more examples. But this, in a nutshell, is the 2 ways. Skip counting or prime factorization method to find the least common multiple.